I still remember where I was when I first heard about the 1999 Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act. This is really the event that got me into information security. I had an IT background, and when I read the Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act Safeguards Rule, I learned about risk assessment and implementing controls in order to control the risk and bring it down to an acceptable level. I learned about monitoring those controls and adjusting those controls, and then coming back around again and performing risk assessment. It was a good ecosystem for how to approach information security in an environment. And the Safeguards Rule was really the first of its kind to guide people into best practices for protecting consumer financial data. While I helped banks with this over the years, I always used the Safeguards Rule as a way to explain what was required. Well, the Federal Trade Commission has now updated the Safeguards Rule to include some more specific requirements around limiting access to consumer data and also the need for encrypting that data. In 1999, it may have been acceptable to not use encryption because it was complicated and it was expensive at that time, and people were a lot of times doing other things to protect the data. But that's just not good enough anymore. The risk has grown to a point that we need stronger controls and stronger guidance to require organizations such as financial institutions to do more to protect consumer data. The other thing that is updated in the Safeguards Rule is the requirement to provide more information about how banks share information about their consumers. They need more policies and procedures around how they collect data, what they do with it, who has permission to access it, how long they need to use it, what's the proper handling procedures of that data, and then finally, how to destroy that data when it's no longer necessary. We are now at a point where all these things need to be decided, and a lot of organizations aren't going to that level to decide how, when, and where they're using sensitive financial information or consumer data. So check out the new updates to the Safeguards Rule below in our post, and please contact us if we can help you at all in your compliance goals.